my loves. Today the lighting is very bright, so we'll see how this goes. I might have to put down my curtain and actually use just like artificial lighting today because it is full on out there. It's a perfect blue, clear sky. It's a lovely day. I'm here for it. This morning I snapped my nail literally like halfway down at my nail bed, like all the way down like there. So I don't know, I'm trying to think positive. I'm trying not to let this ruin my day because that really hurt. Tonight I have date night with Hamish. I'm very excited. We've got dinner booked and a movie. I think we're gonna go watch the next Conjuring. So that should be fun. So I thought I would just do a really nice romantic makeup look today and film with you guys because I miss talking to you. Because last week I was actually away. I had videos going up anyway, but I was away up at the beach house, so I haven't filmed in a couple of weeks. So I thought this would be the perfect occasion, and I thought we would try to do a full face. I have no idea actually what's in here, but we'll call it a full face. We use as much as we can of CIATE. I have used a few CIATE bits in my time. I've bought some myself, but they recently just sent me this giant box full of stuff, so we'll go through it, see what there is, and do something cute. I don't know. I love the packaging. I just get date night vibes from the packaging, you know? So, we've got foundation, we've got primer. We'll start there. So I'm gonna put my little hair clips in place. This is really inconvenient. I'm like fumbling. My little hair clips from Exo Beauty. And this earring is bothering me because it keeps like sliding out because the butterfly on the back is really loose. And it makes me look like I've got really saggy earlobes. So, see? Like, that's just ugly. And I lost my friggin' earrings. I'm waiting for that to come back. And I'm praying that it doesn't shut. I ordered a new one. Okay, we've got saggy earlobes today. So the primer is called Watermelon Burst Hydrating Primer. I mean, it sounds amazing because it's hydrating and pore refining. But watermelon is literally one of my least favorite fruits. Guys, what is your least favorite fruit? I feel like mine is very controversial because so many people love watermelon, but I cannot stand it. Although I don't mind the smell of like fresh watermelon, the smell of it, so we'll see how it goes. If it's like that real candy artificial watermelon like bubblegum smell, like ugh, no way. Ooh, I love the look of this. Okay, the box is just so cute. I won't show you every box because they all look basically the same, but I do love the packaging. It's so beautiful and very date night vibes. Romantic, you know, not really date night, just romantic and cute, so it's fitting. So this is cruelty free, vegan. You get 40 ml in here, which is a really decent amount, and it's got these little like balls. Can you see that? So I wonder if they burst. Instantly refresh and moisturize before makeup application with CIATE London's Watermelon Burst Hydrating Primer. Okay, that kind of explains my question. Watermelon Burst, okay. Featuring watermelon extract droplets to quench and hydrate, the pink jelly base, ooh, jelly, actively brightens while refining pores, delicately watermelon scented, okay, that sounds good. This unique aqua serum primer grips foundation for long wear with added glow. I love how they use this unique aqua serum rather than like water-based. It sounds so much more flash. I've got to avoid my finger. So that's one pump. I didn't get any of the little bits. So, I mean, we'll just see how it goes without the bits, I suppose. Oh, yeah, that smells really nice. It barely even smells like watermelon. It just smells like fruity and it feels really, really like juicy on your skin. I really like the way that feels. It says apply one pump, but I feel like that was 1.5 pumps, and I mean I feel like I could still go in with a little bit more. Like that did most of my face, but I haven't done my forehead. So I'm gonna take another. Oh, the pump's a little bit dodgy. Oh, I got a bit. I'm just gonna like rub it around. Does it like do anything? It doesn't really like dissolve. It just kind of sits there. Oh, no it does. When you rub it onto your face it does. I love the smell actually. I reckon it smells amazing. It just smells fruity. Alright, straight away, I'm telling you, like, my skin looks plump. This lighting is just so trash today. Let me zoom you in. Like, can you see how plump and hydrated my skin looks? It feels amazing. And the texture's quite like, yeah, it's just jellyish. Like, it feels low-key thick, but on the skin it's not too sticky. It's got the tiniest bit of stick, but nothing too crazy. Like, I would easily wear this without makeup on top. But of course, let's continue. My hair's bothering me too. I need new nails, I need my brows done, and I need my hair colored. Look how much my hair has grown. Honestly, Ugaya is definitely something that works. Ugaya is my collagen brand. Well, supplement brand Hamish and I created. You Gaia Bloom is what I take every day, and like that growth, like I got my hair done after my wedding, can't remember when it was, but like that growth is huge. So the foundation we have sounds really nice. It is the Radiant and Hydrating Extraordinary Foundation. P.O.BOX once again. Achieve seamless satin smooth skin with CIATE London's extraordinary liquid foundation with up to 16-hour wear. Buildable medium coverage foundation that delivers a weightless second skin finish while blurring pores and imperfections. There's 3 different shades they've sent me, so I've just got to figure out which one I'm going to need. Ooh, the packaging is so pretty. Look at that. So I guess that's the colour of the foundation underneath. There's like a little clear bit. Alright, so this one's the palest one. I don't think I'll need that today. I do have a bit of fake tan on, although you can't really tell because I haven't brought it down my neck. Because my neck is so freaking dry. The fake tan it's just not a vibe. I think I'll start with the shade 104Y Linen. It's got a pump and it says to shake it before you use it. Is that too pale? I might end up mixing them. So the other colour I have is 116Y Sand. I really like the packaging. I like how it's kind of in this squeezy tube too, because it's nice and easy to pack, like if you're putting it in your makeup bag. Pump needs a warm up, as you can see. So those are the 2 colours. So yeah, I think I'll just mix them together. Let's just see what happens. I don't have a sponge dampened. Let me just use a flat top face brush. This is from our vegan rose gold set. I'll link that down below. I'm just gonna mix them together on my face. Ooh, the coverage looks really good. Ooh, they look so nice. Okay, I've got high hopes all of a sudden. I've never tried any CIATE base products as far as I know, so, well, I have like tried the highlighter sticks and stuff, but not like foundation or primer or anything, and so far I'm quite happy with how it is performing. Oh my god, my chair's making noises. Time for a new chair. I can't stand it when I'm like filming and you can hear the chair constantly moving, or like if I'm watching someone else's video and like their chair's squeaking every time they move. I'm like, I don't know, it just does something to me. This feels really hydrating, guys. Like I'm applying it and it's smoothing over my skin and it just feels like low-key like a moisturizer or something. Look at that line. Don't worry, we will blend. I'm gonna blend it all the way down my neck. And even if it looks slightly too dark, I'm happy with that because the fake tan, like I've just put it on, so it's gonna develop. So tonight, I don't wanna have a friggin' ghost face. This no shit looks so beautiful. I will zoom in and show you the skin texture up close soon. So that was essentially 2 pumps of product, and it was well and truly enough for my entire face and most of my neck too. And it gave me probably a, I'd say medium coverage, like medium to full coverage. I'm just taking another half pump. Oh, okay, looks like I'm not wearing that earring anymore. You know what, I don't even care. These earrings, they're going in the bin. I hate doing my makeup in this lighting too, because even I can't really see some of my imperfections because the lighting's so good, which is a pain, because then later on if the lighting gets crap, I'm like, oh look, I've just missed a whole patch of foundation or something, you know? But anyways, I mean, you can see a lot better in this lighting, like the real texture of it, and it just looks gorgeous. Like you can see my skin texture still, but it still looks so smooth. You can see I didn't really cover up much of my dark circles. Someone said in my last video too, well actually a lot of people said, because I was like, why are my eyes so dark right now? Apparently it can be related to hay fever, and I do have terrible hay fever at the moment, so that really did make sense. I really like this. I think the coverage is nice. Like I said, medium to full. I would say it's like, yeah, probably a medium right now, just because it hasn't completely covered up pimples and dark circles and stuff, but that's what concealer is for. Like I love the way it looks on my cheeks. Covered up most of the redness of my actual skin tone though. I'm happy. I'm so happy with that. I would definitely use this again. I don't think they've sent me a concealer, so I'll use something else to cover up the dark circles, but first I just want to try this. This is the Disco Nap Lip Mask. I'm assuming you put it overnight, but I'm just going to put some on now anyway. It says, apply a light layer daily or when required. Use generously before bed for an intense overnight treatment. Love a good lip balm. Okay, the packaging, stunning. It's like a wide disc kind of style packaging. It's got the information on the bottom. Cruelty-free and vegan. You probably can't tell, but there are the most tiny little baby glitters, it looks like, in it. So I'm gonna pop on a kind of thick layer. It's got a smell, but It's really, really faint. Do you know what it smells like to me? I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but here in New Zealand we do stock cars. You know when they do the lolly scramble? Do people in other countries do lolly scrambles, by the way? It's when like adults just throw lollies at kids and like everyone like climbs on top of each other to like get lollies. It sounds really hectic and it kind of is when you think about it, but anyway. It smells like those lollies that you get at stock cars and the lolly scramble that had like the little swirl in them. They were white with like a coloured swirl. That's kind of what it smells like to me. I was always the kid that like only got like 1 or 2 lollies because I'd just like sit on the outskirts because I was too afraid to get hurt. Or like the adults would throw like the pity ones at me at the back. They'd be like, oh, and like throw them extra fast. I'd be like, oh yeah. It feels really nice. Obviously very thick and kind of gooey. Probably looks really nasty to you guys. So I'm just going to wipe a little bit off so that I don't have like jizz lips. Okay, so I was just in the bathroom wetting my sponge. I'm gonna talk to you while I apply my Charlotte Tilbury color corrector in Fair. And I was looking in the mirror because usually that is the most I don't know, just confronting lighting in the house for some reason. Like that room, sometimes I'm like, wow, I look disgusting. But I looked in the mirror as I was rinsing my sponge and I was like, wow, this foundation looks amazing. So I took a couple of pictures in some better lighting than what you can see right now, and I'll overlay them right now so you can see. Like, I just think it looks stunning. That's obviously without this concealer and everything, but I don't know, I just think it looks freaking fresh and flawless. So you guys will definitely see me using that again. I'm really impressed actually. Well, so long as it actually lasts all day. We'll see. Once I've put some of this on, I am just going to apply some Nabla close-up concealer right on top, just a very, very small amount because I really don't need much with the color correction because my main issue is just the darkness. So I'm just going to blend this out now. Honestly, my skin actually looks amazing. The lighting is bad, but you know, I actually do look flawless. I'm just going to use some of Pound Cake by Huda Beauty. I don't believe there's any like powders or anything that was sent, so I'm just going to use what I've got. So it's like a full face of CIATE, but not, you know, you feel? Like, I mean, I'm doing my best. I reckon I'm going to get my hands on some more CIATE stuff after this because already I'm like quite excited about this. This is Pound Cake Baby Bake Loose Powder. I'm not putting it too low because we do have a cream cheap product I want to use. I just wanted to set this in place to prevent any creasing, obviously. Okay, so I do have 2 blushes. These are the Dewy Blush Glossy Cheek Tint. Once again, I said I wasn't going to show the packaging every time, but it's just so cute, and I love how like you can see the color on the box. Apply 2 to 3 small dots and blend immediately. It's just a soft tinted color for a dewy glass-like sheen. So this is how the actual packaging looks. It reminds me of the little Tarte lip balms. Before I put this on, I'm just going to open up the palette and kind of plan what kind of look I'm going to do with my eyes because I'm not too sure which color, you know, to put on. This is the palette. It's the Editor palette. Packaging is stunning. Very simple but very pretty with like a soft pink kind of tray. And those are the colors. So, I mean, by all means, this look today is very, very, very simple because, you know, it's date night stuff. Okay, that's probably way too much. So this color here is Coconut. I'm going to use my brush I used for my foundation. And yeah, it's just very, very natural, that color. You can barely even see it. It says apply 2 to 3 small dots, so that's better. To be fair, like I probably had some foundation on my brush that might have covered it a little bit. That's stunning. This is a very nice natural flush of like a kind of nude peachy color. Love my explaining words. Does it smell nice or am I imagining it? I don't know. This next one is Watermelon. Yeah, I feel like they smell nice. I'm just going to do a little bit of this one because it's very bright looking. This time I'm going to try it with a sponge. I mean, yeah, they still blend out so easily, so I feel like it's the kind of product that's layerable and very natural and user-friendly. It's not as like full on as some, you know, cream or stain blushes that just are very hard to blend out. These ones blend out very easily. It's almost like a highlighter as well, like a 2-in-1. I feel like sponge, brush, whatever, they both work really, really well. It's a really nice color. I like that. We have a powder highlighter and we also have the dewy sticks, but I think I've used the dewy sticks on my channel before. I actually have a couple in my drawer already open, so I'll show you. The packaging is adorable. So this is the dewy stick in Glow, which is just like clear and it just gives you a glow. And then I've also got Gleam, which has more of like a golden kind of like shine through it. You see, yeah, you can definitely see. I'll swatch Glow for you as well in case you are interested. It just gives you like that kind of wet look, glowy vibe, whereas the Gleam one has that shimmer. I'm going to just set my face with powder and do my brows and I'll be right back. Okay, so I just set my face, but I kind of tried to avoid the blush a little bit because I don't want to cover it up too much. And I've just used some brow gel in my eyebrows, nothing too crazy. Just keeping it quite chic and simple. Next I'm going to do some bronzer. I have my Radiant Bronze Light Bronzer by Hourglass here with a Jumbo Face brush by XO Beauty. Just going to apply that around the borders of my face. It's sticking a little bit to the blush. I should have thought about this better. I'm just going to persevere and just keep blending it. Almost stippling the bronzer brush like over top of the blush. That seems to work pretty well. And now I'm going to try out the highlighter. So this is the Glow 2 highlighter in Moon Dust. Stunning, stunning packaging. It looks like this with little stars in it, which is super cute detailing. I'm just using a dual petal brush. This is from my upcoming brush set. People are asking me non-stop when this is coming out. It's still a couple of months away. I will let you know when it is on the way. But yeah, it's still a little bit. I showed you guys very early because these are handmade. Like my brushes take so long to get made, you know, manufactured and then shipped over and everything. It's a process, but I was just too excited. I just really wanted to share with you because it's been a while since I've done like a new brush set, you know. It's beautiful. I mean, I don't even want to wear eye makeup. Like I don't know, I just feel so fresh faced right now, like just like this. But of course I need to try some more stuff. But I don't know, like I kind of feel like this is a vibe, like just the really simply groomed brows, just like brushed up with some brow gel and then just the glowing skin. It just looks so pretty. We do have a mascara and an eyeliner and also this, which is a Marbled Metals in Eclipse. And I think it's like a, you know, eyeshadow. Yeah, looks like this, like the Giorgio Armani ones, low-key. I'll show you this without breaking it. So might chuck a little bit of that on at the eye. I'm just going to keep it very simple. We'll try out some of these eyeshadows as well. I'm going to use a Tulip crease brush and I guess we'll just take like a transition shade. So I'm looking at this one here. Looks pigmented. Yeah, that's pretty. I'm just going to use that amount and just kind of buff it out really well. Then I might go in with one more layer and just like intensify. I do like the colours in this palette. You've got a fun like coral colour, some more burgundy, pinky kind of tones. You've got your real neutrals. You've got some smokier kind of colours you can use. So there are, you know, quite a lot of different combinations you could do, especially for like date night vibes. You could do a nice smoky eye, or you could do like a nice romantic pinky tone, burgundy tone, or something quite natural. I'm going to go in with the middle eyeshadow now, and I'll use the other side of my dual petal brush. It looks like it's going to be some kind of like goldeny kind of colour, I'm assuming, because you mix the colours. Yeah, there you go. So it's a really nice gold. I feel like this would be nice with your finger, but you know how I feel about using my fingers sometimes. Like I'll give it a go, but my nails are so long and it's just hard. But yeah, it definitely works better with a finger. Getting it everywhere. It's so much better. I'm obsessed with my skin. Honestly, this foundation, it's just sitting so nice. Look at this lining too, like it's gotten a little bit better. Oh my gosh. The blush is so subtle, guys. I feel like if you like a really bright, intense blush, it's probably not the product for you. It's more for you if you just like a really subtle, glowy and natural look. If you like a bold blush, either get like a really dark, bright color and build it up, or just go with something else. I'm going to take the kind of bone color and just pop some of that on at the brow bone and inner corner. I never do matte really on the inner corner. I actually love that because it helps to brighten up the dark circles. You can even go over top with like a shimmer. I'll go in with the highlighter again on my inner corner on top. Just a little bit. I I feel like that is the most boring eye makeup I've done in ages, but it is what it is. It's pretty for date night. Now the eyeliner, this is the Fierce Flex Precision Tip Liquid Liner. I feel like maybe I've tried this before. It looks familiar to me. Cruelty free and vegan once again. Okay, so it looks like this, just like a little felt tip liner. It's very black. It's not flexible. It is just like a felt tip, which I don't mind so much these days. Back in the day, I used to hate ones like this. I used to only use flexible tips. But now that I'm like older, my eyelids have lost some of that like elasticity, I guess. Like my eyelids like move around a little bit more when I'm like drawing on them. And so like these kind, you can kind of just like lay it sideways and just like stamp it. And it doesn't like, I don't know, run everywhere. The actual formula is very black. I still don't love the applicator, to be fair. I feel like I have to go over it a couple of times to really get it black. I'm just going to go like this, and then I'm going to perfect it with some eyeshadow. Yeah, like it's just kind of like, I don't know, it's not going on super opaque. You just have to layer it up. Back into my palette, I'm going to take the super dark. It's like a dark purpley brown, cool tone brown. This, I don't know how this is going to go with the gold and like the orangey kind of transition shade, but we're just gonna do it, and I'm just gonna smoke the liner. Oh my god, look. Something like that. So it's like semi-soft. And then for mascara, we have the Wonder Wand mascara. It looks like this. Long wear, 24-hour, extreme lash length, volume and curl, and buildable for added texture. What does that mean? Like clumpy? Hopefully it doesn't mean clumpy. Okay, the packaging is adorable. It's got stars all over it again. Oh, I love it. I love how it's kind of like built up as well. One's quite large, semi-thick, good size, nice size. Oh, it feels nice and like stiff, which I do kind of like, so you can really like work it in there without it just flicking around. Oh my god, I'm really itchy. Where's my brush? One small coat, looks pretty, it looks very fluffy, and my lashes look good. Ooh, looks good on the lower lashes. Nice, right? Can you see the difference? Surely. I'll add like another layer. That looks really pretty. I really like it. You don't get a lot of product on the wand, so you're not like, you know, applying too much at once. So I do think 2 layers is necessary, but I do also like that because you're not just getting instant like clumps and, you know, too much product on at once. Like it really distributes it nice. Alright, I'm gonna do the other side. I'll be right back. Alright, so I wiped off the lip mask balm stuff and my lips feel really nice actually. I'll definitely be continuing to use that. It feels good. I might put it next to my bed. Now the lip product we have is just a gloss. It is this Pump Plump in Blossom by CIATE, and I did use this already in my last full face of first impressions. You kind of have to like push down. It's so awkward because you don't want to really like push on the top because that's where product is. So you kind of have to like push the sides like this, like, and it like jizzes out the top. So yeah, I did like it. It has a minty feel. So I'm going to use this lip pencil because it's the first one I grabbed. This is Oak by MAC, and you can see the lining is about to get rubbish. So we are just going to finish this up before I lose my mind. I think that's a really nice kind of colour for my lips to go with my eye makeup. This is the texture. It's so nice though. It feels so good. So that's the lips. It gives you a very 3D look, and then after a little while the mintiness starts to like kind of come through. So that is my date look. I don't know, I'm not like super sold on the eyeshadows. I don't know, I only really used a couple of colours, but it just doesn't excite me a lot, and I feel like I probably should have used an eye primer to be fair, but the eyeliner is not my favourite. I do really like the mascara. Love the primer and the foundation. Yes. I like the blushes, but I don't think they're my favourite just because at the moment I'm loving like a brighter blush look. But if you'd asked me a year or two ago, I would have been obsessed with them because it would have been the perfect amount of blush for me. It's just personal preference. The powder highlighter is beautiful. But yeah, I'm really honestly so excited about the foundation. I'm just tapping down here because I've kind of got a little bit of separation because I got some fallout from the eyeshadow and then I kind of tried to like scoop it off and I've just kind of messed it up a little bit. That's not the actual foundation's fault. I do have to say it's sinking into this wrinkle a lot, but I can live with that. Ugh, the rest of my skin just looks so radiant and fresh and like healthy. Look at it. I'm excited to try more of CIATE. I want to see if they've got like bronzers and stuff like that, like facial powders and things, because I really want to try more. Let me know what you guys think. Have you tried much CIATE makeup? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Are there any like hidden gems I have to try? I would love to know, because yeah, I think I'm gonna go place an order, I think, after this. Might go see what else there is out there, or after you guys let me know what your favorite things are too, so I can make sure to get some of those. Yeah, the mascara looks really nice. Let me do one last zoom in for you. Oh, beautiful. The skin, yes. The lips look so nice too. It feels like a minty, refreshing kind of feeling to it. It's not like a painful lip plumper like, you know, other brands do, like Too Faced or Nabla or something. I don't actually mind those. This is definitely just like the kind of 3D effect, gives your lips that really plump look, wet look, and has that minty fresh feeling, which I really like, because it kind of like, I don't know, it's very energizing. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please, 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 I'm begging you, comment below and let me know what brands do you want to see a full face of next. And I'll do a better job than this, because obviously I was missing a few steps, but let me know. Bye!